Alright, we're going to be starting off with a styrofoam cone. You also want a mop head. I used this in my last DIY, they come in really handy. So what you want to do is cut off some pieces, just like this, and then you're going to cover your cone so that you don't see any of this foam. So you can see I've stuck one part down, and then I'm going to need to stick another here, and I'm just going to go around until I reach the top, and of course I'm going to need less as I go up. And as I'm doing that, I'd just like to say I am taking part in a challenge hosted by Natalie from Design to the Nines, so once you're done watching my video, check the description box for her link and the playlist. Once you have finished covering your cone, you can add a star, embellishment, anything that you have. I've got this pearl that actually belonged to a bracelet, so I'm just going to hot glue it on the top. I was just trying this off camera and I thought I would show you this option. You can take some pearl garland and you can just wrap it around the tree, cut it and glue it on, but I think I'm going to go without. I just feel like less is more with this, and that it kind of looks classier just like this with a big pearl on the top. I was also going to add some wooden star embellishments, so I'm just going to have a look and see if I like that or not. So this is the other idea I wanted to show you. I think again I'm just going to choose to keep it plain, but I do like these as well. So this is the first DIY completed. Let's move on to the second, and I'll show you how it all looks at the end. The second DIY is going to be using some napkins. We're going to be doing some decoupage. I am using a small canvas that I got from ARTEZA. I will leave their details in the description box. This is a really easy and simple way to make a sign, and inexpensive as well. So you're going to begin by taking your napkin and you want to open it up and remove the inner layers. Sometimes you'll have one, sometimes you'll have two. This one just has one. Once you've got it opened up, you want to measure how big your canvas is so that you know how much to cut. So I'm going to cut this whole square here. Once you've done that, you want to take some Mod Podge and apply it all over your canvas. I'm also going to include some on the sides. When you're doing this part, you want to be really careful. Just try to get out as many of the wrinkles as you can. So I'm just doing the edges now, folding it over as carefully as I can, because you also don't want to rip it. And I'm just applying a bit more glue when I need as well. And as simple as that, we are done. You can add a layer of Mod Podge on top of it. I usually do, but I'm quite happy with this one, so I'm going to leave it without. You can also use gloss Mod Podge if you want that finish. So we are going to move on to the third and final DIY for today. Leo's here, crafting with me again. I think this has become his favourite spot. I'm going to need a wood log. This is mine. You also want a bauble that you can open up. I've got a large one here. I'm also going to be making use of a small house that lights up. You can paint it, but I'm going to leave it plain. And some trees. I'm using two different sizes, as you can see, and in a nice cream colour. You're also going to need some salt. Yep, you heard that right. That's what I use for my artificial snow. This is all salt in here. So you're going to begin by taping the bottom a little bit, just so that it's easier for us to work with. And then you can open it like this to access it. So now I'm going to take my salt and place it on the bottom of my bauble. This is optional, but you can also add some white glitter if you want it just to sparkle. It actually does really make a difference. I've just removed the twine from the top because this is actually meant to be a tree ornament, and I'm switching the light on, just placing the house inside, and then I'm taking a tree and we're just going to place that behind, and then a small tree at the front, and then you want to gently close the bauble. Now you're going to take your hot glue and place a dollop in the center of your woodlog, and then take your bauble and stick it in the center. And so this is how all of the projects have come out and how they look together. I think they're just so magical. I really love winter Christmas DIYs. I was so excited to share these with you all because I just wanted to show you don't have to spend a lot of money and a lot of time making high-end decor. I mean, we did 3 DIYs in just over 5 minutes. Let me know which one of these are your favorites. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.